Greetings, this is Earthman, Origami's Living Soil. I'm hoping your day is blessed this day. Now, what I have here are my tomato plants and my Hooger culture beds. I have not watered these except for yesterday. It was the first time in 1 month I watered these plants. Other than that, I have not watered these guys at all. And the only reason I watered them because I was starting to show some drooping on the top of these plants. So I hope I didn't let it go too long where some of the roots might have dried up and caused some issues. I think I might have done that with this plant, and I lost a little bit of the root system that kind of came out in the front part because I went down there and I checked it out. I've been so busy doing everything else. I just didn't think about watering the beds, I just take it for granted, man. These things stay wet forever. And so I did water them, and I did a little super cropping of some of my smaller plants. That way when they get big, the nutrients and water will get up there quicker. But that's going to be another video down the road about super cropping tomatoes oh so gently. And then, you know, there are ways of doing it where they come out really nice, slightly bruising the stems. It's good to do when they're really young. I did it when this plant was older, and just to see what happens. And so we're going to keep an eye on that. But nonetheless, the key to watering your garden once a month, and we've had a lot of hot days in this last month, a lot of 90, 80-degree weather, no rain, hardly at all. And we had a couple days rain here and there, but nothing major. Um, and yeah, and here's the key. You watching? Still not the soil yet. Still not the soil yet. See? And there you go. I mean, you don't want it soaking, but you want it moist where you press it together in your hand and the soil kind of stays the shape of where you pressed it. So, but you don't want it soggy. Um, Tomato plants or no plants really like soggy, earth. And over here, yeah, the cucumbers, you think they would have dried out. I haven't even watered these ones yet. I'm going to water these ones tonight, these beds. And they're still doing great. So Hooger culture works. It really does. Mulching works. Now, Hooger culture and mulching. Mulching's one thing. Hooger culture, I got a lot of wet wood and other wet type of organic matter on the bottom of these beds, and mixed in a little bit here and there to absorb water and hold it. So that's another key to keeping your beds you know from being watered every week or a couple times a week. I'm not sure how often you water your garden, but I water this once a month. So there you go. And that's because of the wet wood down below underneath all this soil. It's wet wood for the roots to go down and tap into. So just a little FYI for you. It's important to mulch your garden because if you do, you can get away with watering it maybe once a month, depending on, a lot of different factors, but that's our goal, to water our plants as least amount as possible. Got that sunflower that came up. Look at that stem. It's like a big, thick snake. All right, and that was with, like I said, one watering in a month. So this is Earthman Origami Soil. You should consider Hooger culture. You should consider mulching at the very least your garden because it does pay off. Have a blessed day. May God bless your plants and your family and everything else.